Welcome back everyone to another video on the channel. Hope you're having a sweet day. So, I was just sat here in my chair, looking at a screen, and interestingly enough, that is very relevant to today's topic. So once again, I was surfing Twitter, and I was blessed with a viral tweet on my timeline. Here's the first one, and it says, "Men really think it's okay to live like this." Now, the image she's attached pretty much just shows like a chair, a TV, maybe a console on the ground there, and a pretty nice view, right? It seems like a very minimalist setup. Now, me personally, I'd swap out the chair for something a bit more comfy, like my chair, the one I'm sitting on right now. I mean, you don't know which one, but it's a very comfy chair, that's all you need to know. And that's all I need. I mean, the only thing I use in my entire day, like 99.99% of my day, is my computer, which is essentially a screen, and obviously my chair, and the bathroom, I guess, and whatever, you get the point. But, to me, I don't really see a problem with this. It just seems like a pretty cozy setup. Like, I always say the phrase, like, what more do you need, right? I never say that. I don't know why I just said that. I ask myself, okay, what more do you need, right? Like, honestly, when I really think about it, if I had, like, $1 million today, I probably wouldn't buy anything, because I have a nice computer, and I have this nice mic, I guess, and that's pretty much all I need to be happy, right? And yeah, and if this makes this person happy, whoever lives here, I don't really see a problem with it. But a bunch of people on Twitter had a lot of problems with this. Like, people are genuinely getting mad over this. Like, you are not allowed to live like this. Your life probably sucks, bro. You only have one chair, you probably have no friends, and nobody loves you, which is why you sit on a terrible chair and stare at a screen. You probably can't even afford rent. Why are you living here? Like, I just don't understand why people are so upset, and they're deriving so much meaning from this little picture here. I feel like we should really just let people chill, I mean, it seems like it's got ample space for other people on the floor to chill as well. Like, you don't have to sit on chairs. And, like, you can play, like, a board game, maybe watch some TV together, and even if you're solo, which is, me, usually 99.99999% of my days, a screen is all you need, dude. Like, maybe not a TV, I'd prefer a computer. Like, it's a million lives inside there, right? Whether it be TV shows, anime, games, the internet, the general Google, Reddit, Twitter, whatever you want is out there on a screen, so I don't really see a problem. What more entertainment do you need? That's just my thoughts here. Now, somebody replied to the tweet with a snarky comment. He said something like, "A place without women seems fine to me." Yeah, pretty much just, poking fun at the original tweeter who said that, men really think it's okay to live like this. And this person responds, "Brian, you can go right along feeling as peaceful as you like without us. We women will be elsewhere, enjoying our own peaceful company, and having fun too. And we'll have plenty of men to join us, men stronger and more intelligent and wealthier than you, by orders of magnitude." Honestly, this tweet is so ridiculous it feels like a copy pasta, except that it's been adjusted to this specific tweet, so I'm pretty sure it's not a copy pasta and it's this person's genuine opinion. First off, I just gotta say that this picture gives absolutely no indication of wealth. Like, if you see a room like this and automatically assume that a person is poor, there's something wrong with you. First off, that view is pretty good. It probably costs a lot. Also, just because the room is empty, how does that mean you're poor? I feel like it's personal preference, and, maybe they're practicing the minimalist lifestyle, trying to experiment with new things. Like, I just don't understand why you need to shame people for the simplest of things. Now, if you're very observant, you may have noticed that the original tweet only had 50,000 likes, and you might be asking, that's not really viral. I mean, you get 50,000 views and you ain't shit. So, yeah, I was actually referring to this tweet over here, which has 500,000 likes, and ended up ratioing the shit out of her. So he says that women hate how little it takes for us to be happy. Stay up, kings. Now, I don't know if it's just women that were mad about this. There are a lot of guys malding as well. But whatever, whoever thinks that genuinely needs to find something else to do with their life. Like, instead of shaming people for their interior decoration. I don't know, their lifestyle. I assume a lot of things were automatically assumed when looking at that picture. For example, oh, this guy probably sits in a chair all day and plays video games. Oh, this guy has no friends because there's no other chairs. Oh, he's too lazy to set up the house. He's a lazy slob. Like, I don't know how the image conveyed any of that, but that's the only reasonable conclusion I could come to, because I don't know how you get mad because of a harmless picture. Now, obviously, a couple of people on Twitter weren't too happy with this race showing, and this person said, well, you better be happy staying single. Yeah, because he puts this picture on his Tinder profile, and girls reject him based on this picture. I'm sure that happens a lot. In fact, he brings them over to his house, and the instant the girls see the cleanliness and the great view, they say, I can't deal with this, man. We're done. Rejected. Runs out of the house. Now, this one in particular, I'm just gonna be honest, it's probably one of the stupidest takes I've seen about this whole situation. It's more like, why is he living above his means? He obviously cannot afford rent if all he has is a TV, chair, and console. He looks like he makes bad financial decisions and might pay the stupid tax often. So this girl just assumed all of this based on one picture. Oh my lord, my brain hurts. Honestly, this is equivalent to you bringing a water bottle to school, and you drink the water, and it's like empty, and your friend comes up to you and says, oh, you have a water bottle, but you don't have water? Oh, you're probably poor, you can't even afford water. Like, what? I genuinely have no idea how living a minimalist lifestyle, which by definition is the opposite of living above your means, means that you're making bad financial decisions. Isn't it the opposite that you're saving money by not investing in like a lampshade or random paintings and stuff like that? Like, what? So here's the definition of like living a minimalist lifestyle. It is marked by clarity, purpose, and intentionality. At its core, being a minimalist means intentionally promoting the things we most value and removing everything that distracts us from it. It is a life that forces intentionality upon us. As a result, it forces improvements in almost all aspects of your life. Translation, you only keep things that you need, things that bring you the most value, the most entertainment, and the most joy, like TV and games. Hello? Bad financial decisions? Get your face out of here, dude! You wouldn't know a good financial decision if it slapped you in the face. Okay, remember how I said that was the stupidest take about a minute ago? Well, strike that off. We've got a new contender, boys and girls. It's less about the minimalism versus materialism and more about this man has made absolutely no preparations to have even a friend, let alone a wife, come into his life. This was a deal breaker solely because I can tell there would never be room for me in his life. Imagine seeing a picture of a guy's room which is perfectly fine and rejecting him based on that, and then saying that there's no room for me in his life. Have you seen the room? There's space everywhere. Like, how big are you? Everything these people are saying is the exact opposite. Like, the bad financial decisions, minimalism, like, it hurts my brain. Now, this whole thing kind of turned into a men versus women thing for some reason, because most of the people mauling in the replies were girls saying that I would never date a man like this. Like, okay, dude. So somebody brought up the statistic, which was really interesting, and maybe explains some of the disparity we're seeing. Obviously, 99% of real guys and girls were like, this is dumb, but Twitter doesn't really represent the population too well, so there's always that disparity. So here's the statistic. I don't really know if this is true, but despite being a near equality in numbers, according to Bloomberg, women make more than 85% of consumer purchases in the United States and influence over 95% of total goods and services purchased. Women as a whole are considered more sophisticated shoppers than men, taking longer to make a buying decision. So pretty much some people were saying that since women shop more, they want more stuff in the room or something. I don't really know how that makes sense, but I guess some people just don't get it. Anyways, whatever, man. I say that if anybody wants to live like that, be it a guy or a girl, just let them, alright? Why you gotta be such a loser and just derive random conclusions based on an image? I think it's totally fine to live like that. I wouldn't mind as well. And yeah, just stop shaming people for living their life. Hope you guys enjoyed. Smash the like button if you did. Do subscribe if you're new. We're almost at 250k, I think, which is pretty cool. And yeah, thank you to my channel members. Thank you all so much for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.